blacks.
Let me just wait for YouTube to recognize that it exists, and then go to my own channel on my phone so that I can put chat on that. But it seems like it's...
Wow, damn, you're poor. You don't have 2 monitors. That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't just get a second monitor. That's what, like, a white man would do, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do pop-out chat? I swear I've done this before, and now I can't remember how to.
You don't. I could just read chat if you want me to. If you'd rather do it like that, you know?
I mean, yeah, that would be nice.
I mean, I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this, but, you know.
Says there's 2 watching right now, but one of them's probably me on my phone.
And the other one's probably you on your PC.
Well, I'm not really watching it on my PC. I've just got, like, the Stream Deck up. I'm not sure if that counts.
I think that does. They're weird.
Okay, well, that's weird, yeah.
I'll link it to some people, though.
They're 100%. Okay, well, let me link it to you first.
Whoa!
I'll get a link myself.
You on your PC.
Okay, let me... Well, I'm not... Hold on, let me make sure the audio is good. Not sure if that counts. 1, 2, 3, I am speaking. Gamer, please speak. Michael, say something so I can hear you.
No. I'm not going to say anything to you.
Well, let me link it to you first.
Because you are a hyena.
Thanks.
Whoa.
There's a link, by the way.
I have no wish to speak to you. Oh, thank you. Oh, cool. That's epic. Oh, I like your
1, 2, 3, I am speaking.
Your stream website camera on. No. Okay. Website camera on. Is that blocking anything in the game or what?
Not right now. I don't think so. I don't think there's anything in the bottom left corner.
That's epic.
So we should be okay. Does this look like nice though? I mean, I don't care if it's like, it doesn't have to be fucking 1080p, you know, 120 FPS, but does it look like decent enough?
Are you moving around right now?
Yes.
I mean, there's enough of a delay that I'm not seeing that right now.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, well, I did put on normal latency.
Well, yeah, now it looks good.
Okay.
It's moving.
Yeah, I put on, like, there's probably quite a bit of latency, probably like 30 seconds or something, but that's so that it looks better.
Yeah.
Because I've just got it open on my phone.
That's weird.
Because I can't figure out how to do pop-out chat, so whatever.
What, in...
On my phone.
In, like, on your computer? Oh.
I can do it on my computer, but then I'm full screened in the game.
Yeah, you're poor. You don't have 2 monitors.
I do have a second monitor. I don't have room on my desk. I've said this before.
How do you not just get like a tray? Just put it on there. It's like the dual monitor life is so nice, you know.
Yeah.
You realize it's not just a monitor; it's a lifestyle, you know.
When I was working at TSA, I did have, because for a little while when we had to do at-home work, I had both the monitors because we were given 2 because we needed to.
That's the phone company, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I was working there, and they sent me home with like all the computers and shit, I had 2, and they just barely both fit on my desk. But when I say barely, I mean like one was practically hanging off of it, and that's with absolutely nothing else on my desk as well.
Yeah, damn. You're poor.
Fuck you. I don't know. I've never found like I've never found an essential reason to have it. like I'm streaming right now and I have to look at chat on my phone. Like I don't. That's not like I wouldn't be fucking crying about that if I streamed and I never had another monitor where I could reach it off. Like it's useful, but this is never gonna be like a job for me or anything. So it's not like it's an important investment.
I don't know. It's just convenient,
Because the thing is, the other monitor I have is like also like super old. Like it would work fine and I could set it up, but it would just like I don't see a very, very good reason to. Look at this little bug hopping along.
Yeah. I'm gonna... What was it? I'm gonna make an announcement on Monstro, and maybe someone will see it. I feel like probably not at this hour, but I don't know. There's probably like Australians and shit subscribed to that channel,
Maybe.
Like Christian before he died.
Yeah. Before he tragically died of alcoholism.
I have to make a video though, and to be honest, I don't really know how to put text in Shotcut, this editor on Linux, and I'm definitely not just switching the windows to do that. Probably should have done it while I was on there. Oh well. So I need to make this. This is important. I need to get that GIF of SpongeBob dancing right now. That's something that is nice about this program, is that it accepts GIFs and it just works. It's unlike fucking Sony Vegas. If you try and put GIFs in it, it just like explodes.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever used Sony Vegas for editing. Although I've also tried using GIFs in. It's retarded because I like a long time ago when I was making the what is it, the jelly bean winner video, because that took me forever to make. Just because I didn't want to, I couldn't be bothered. Because the original version of that video that I made, where I wasn't speaking Utmish or any of that shit, it was just more like, hey guys, 15_ here. It was just that. And when I was doing that, yeah, I had like a little jelly bean man that was a GIF that was oh god, constantly playing in the background of that. And it worked fine, and I'm sure I would have made that in DaVinci Resolve, but then when I tried to like make it again, or like when I was trying to do something else, DaVinci Resolve, like I would put a GIF in, and it would just be like, no, I don't know what this is. I was like, what the fuck? And then I looked it up, and people were like, yeah, GIFs are weird in DaVinci Resolve, but it's like, I definitely made that initial video in that.
Well, yeah, because you had the spinning Peter, That.
Yeah, I made that in that too, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Junior Nitro's there, by the way. What's up?
What's up?
JR Nitro.
Fucking minute.
JR Tolkien. Yeah, it has been.
What's good, gamer? How you been? I'm just doing a little casual stream, casual Hollow Knight. I would have streamed Psychonauts 2, because that's a game that came out far more recent that I've been playing a lot. It's really nice, but Michael is also probably going to play that eventually, so I don't want to spoil it for him. I always forget where to go when I start this game. Like, once I get like further on in the game, I know exactly what to do and what order to do it in, but so much is open to you in the beginning that I just like get lost, because this is one of those epic Metroidvanias where you can go all over the place. Here, look, here's a funny...
You know what I need to do? Sorry to interrupt, but I just gotta say this. I was just thinking this. I need to make a video shilling RSS, so people will start using it, so that way if we're doing streams, I could just announce it through my website. Yeah. And then within, like, an hour, like, everyone would see it. All the people that were awake, anyway. Within, like, more or less than an hour, depending on the RSS feed. Because RSS is just epic, It's, like, so just, like, convenient. It's crazy. That's another one. I was saying, I gotta show you guys RSS. I gotta show you how to use that, because, like, you'll be surprised. Like, it's just so incredibly convenient. You just have, like, basically all your social media feeds, quote-unquote, in, like, one spot.
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice.
And yes, it is 1 a.m. in New York.
Oh yeah. You guys live in the same time zone.
Yeah. Judaism. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Join the
Why?
join our Harlem. I don't know.
Harlem?
I don't
Is that
know.
what you said?
Yeah, why not?
Is it Harlem? I think it's Harem.
Harlem, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Harlem is a place.
Yeah. Okay. I made a little video.
Okay.
You should watch it on stream. It's pretty cool.
So I'm pretty happy with yourself. Oh, also, Junior Nitro, what do you think of the new webcam I got for the stream?
Yeah, it's nice. Oh, sorry, you're asking him, not me.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's a very expensive webcam I had to buy. If you see my lips still moving when I'm not talking, it's just, you know, like a...
It's lag, yeah.
Yeah, it's lag.
Also, it's really interesting how you're using both hands on a controller, but one of them you can just wave like that. That's
Yeah, I'm just, you know, I'm very, very skilled at video games. I can just wave to everybody coming in so that they know, you know. Look.
Yeah, it's like a helicopter like rotors where like it's moving so fast that it looks like it's still, you know.
Yeah.
Like you're like moving your hand in between the controller so fast it looks like it's not even moving. You know, just oscillating slightly.
Well, because that's the thing, you know. If you're gonna be a budding streamer, you can't just be good at video games. You also have to be very welcoming, and you know, you have to be waving at people before they even arrive to your stream.
It's definitely like a Renaissance man like trade. You know, it's
Yeah.
not something that like everybody can get into.
Because like, if somebody comes to your stream and they say hello, and you're not already waving back at them, they'll be like, "Wow, what a fucking like complete asshole."
What a degenerate, yeah. Fucking degenerate. Yeah, I'll say that. Okay, I'm just saving this video as gaming.mp4.
Let me
That's cool.
let me see if I can watch it on stream.
Well, hold on, I'm gonna take a minute to upload.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna take that long. It's like the
Yeah.
whole video is gonna be like 2 seconds.
I'd
but-
have to what's it called? I'd have to like change the source or the scene or some shit. Can I get
You
up
just-
appropriately?
Yeah, just change it to your browser. Hold on, I gotta just.
Ah.
This video is called gaming.mp4.
Nice. Okay, I've already been over here.
Well, let's go. Junior Nitro, did you come? I sent him the link because he recently got a Matrix.
Oh, nice.
I think no, wait. Remember we tried using Matrix like forever ago before I really understood how it worked. You know.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
I think I had him get it too. That's interesting.
Well, that was before it was called Element. That was like when it was Riot.
Yeah. Well, Riot is also just the client.
I know. It's not Matrix itself, but that's what we all use. We all use Element / Riot. Oh, fuck you. I know that there's a boss fight that I can go do now, but I'm shit, so I don't think I'll do that yet. I want to get, like, wall jumping first and all that crap. Oh, wait, I need to go...
Okay, wait, anyway, yeah, the video should be up now.
Alright.
That's pretty cool.
Let me see if I could just... I don't think I have to play this on stream because it's like 5 seconds. I don't want to change over my shit for like a 5-second clip.
Just if they could hear it, that's fine.
Yeah, they'll be able to hear it. Great. Okay, well,
And what do you think of that? Was
I
that
played
nice?
that for about 2 seconds before I muted it.
Oh, what the fuck?
So that'll show up on stream though. It's just gonna be a super loud noise on stream, out of nowhere.
The whole thing. It's only like 5 seconds.
Is there anything more to it, or is it just that sound for the whole?
No,
Oh.
it's just that was Kyle when he just was like, you know,
Yeah.
screeching
Nice.
at one time. I told him to just make loud noises on his phone, and he just did that.
That's pretty cool.
This video is pretty cool. This is the highlight of the stream already.
Toasty man, what's up? What's going on? All these names I haven't seen in such a long time.
Salwe. He said hola. I said salwe. There we go.
Alright. That's what all the characters in this game sound like. They totally fucking ripped off Banjo-Kazooie.
That game's soundtrack just sounds like farts. Like, it just sounds like actual, like, farting. Like, I don't know why people really like Grant Kirkhope for some reason.
Oh,
I don't know.
the Banjo-Kazooie soundtrack? I've not really heard it. Honestly, I've heard more of, like, Michael Dragon 800, like those, than I have of the actual songs they're from.
You've heard his,
I've heard his renditions, his beautiful...
His renditions, yeah. Let's not... I was gonna say, like, covers, but yeah, let's... renditions is...
They're not just covers, they're like a completely different take on...
Reimaginings?
Yeah, complete reimagining of the whole piece.
That's like Death Grips Live, where he just plays the original song in the background, you know?
Yeah. Which is, yeah. That's okay, that's just...
You don't have terrible time management skills, you're built different.
That's just the gamer mentality.
Yeah.
You know, those achievements aren't gonna get themselves if you're gonna get Maybe that should be the background music for the stream. We'll just start playing Michael Dragon 800 covers.
It's time to get the blue spheres. Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Because I don't know how many he did. Because from all the ones I heard were from, they were in that, like, one video that Blackbuster Critic that guy did, like, a fucking million years ago. Back when bullying was allowed on YouTube, before they introduced their no fun policies. No name calling.
Blackbuster Critic. I like the latter two parts. I'm retarded. I was gonna say I like the latter two parts of his personality, but not the first part. Yeah, that was like couldn't even finish that sentence. That GIF is the most distracting thing ever. What GIF?
He's talking about.
You have a GIF on screen right now, Liam?
He's talking about my my beautiful webcam. I don't know why he's calling it a GIF, but
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
it's the new webcam I got. Very high quality stuff. That thing cost me an arm and a leg to buy. But I gotta be accommodated.
Green Nitro just sent me a message on fucking Element for some reason. I think does he want me to say me require further explanation, me brain no smooth? Is that what you're asking for? Does he want me to translate it into Latin? I'm not sure. Because I can't do that. Sure, I probably could if I like tried hard enough.
You just find like, you know, similar words or whatever.
Oh yeah, see, here's the gamers.
Game
Kuma
results.
Torres cake.
What's up? Yeah, I gotta making sure that I wave to everybody as they come in.
Yes, you're like a welcoming streamer. Like too many of these
Look,
just streamers. Like I said this before, but like streaming really is like a Renaissance man, like military grade job. This is like a 24/7 thing. You can't just be like sitting on your ass. Yeah, I guess I'll play some video games. This is like what real men do, you know.
yeah. Like I said, you gotta be accommodating. It'll show up on the test later.
That's like working in fast food, where like you have to be very patient and do everything, but you also have to be quick. You know,
Yeah.
you paradoxically have to be patient and quick. You know, it's like that, but it's like, you know, yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say something I'm forgetting. There you go. Probably wasn't important. It's really some bullshit.
Wow, bro, you're fine.
Here's a few fun facts. I worked at Hungry Jack's.
Yeah, I'll play that. That'll be the whenever I stream again. That'll be the intro music.
Oh, he's asking me what. Oh, hold on. I just gotta say. Oh, look, Scooped Mids is there too. The whole gang is here, bro.
Yeah, so many gamers turned up.
Yeah.
For the special occasion, me and Michael were getting
all
married.
People that are not American, except for Junior Nitro and Toasty Man. No, I just messaged him randomly and just said like Coomer's choice. Look, you've known me for a while, dude. You should know by now. Just if I say some retarded shit, don't question it. Just accept it. It's happened. It's time to move on. Basically, that's like good life advice. Like, never question anything and just accept what everybody says as truth.
Yeah.
That's like how I live my life mostly.
You know, it's like some of the great leaders of our generation have said. Like Gandhi once said, you know, like blissful ignorance. That's fucking PogChamp, bro. That's what he said.
Yeah.
When he went on Oprah or fucking Jimmy Fallon or one of those.
Yeah, he probably did that.
Ow.
Someone's gonna like take us seriously. Like, I'm convinced, because like because dude, I was just thinking of like that video that I did where I recorded this like so far like after the fact. I recorded what is it, that video? Oh, I recorded it and then uploaded it way later. The sequel to a dislike. That video has like 1,000 views for some reason.
Yeah, I remember you saying
which,
that.
In and of itself is not weird, but like all the comments, it's just weird. Like randomly, there was just this invasion of like seething redditors.
Yeah, I remember.
Liam, you're not supposed. I just need to tell you. I don't know if you know this. You're not supposed to get hit in this game. That's what you're supposed to try and avoid.
Very epic. Yes, yeah. That's funny. I'd like to see you hollow the night.
Nice to see the Cigarette King's back. Yeah. You're not seeing his back. You're seeing his face.
You are seeing my face. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see his back. That's kind of scary, dude. Like, he's sneaking up on you.
That'll be.
He's saying, "Nice to see your back." You know, you turn around, he's gonna be there.
That would be.
Like,
you know what? If I ever do get a webcam, and by ever do get a webcam, I mean, get another one to stream with, so I can have two.
Yeah. Okay.
I wanna genuinely have it just like it'll just be like facing my back. Like, I'll still be talking and playing the game and everything like that, but it'll just be like a completely fucking retarded angle. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that'll be good. Something very accommodating to the viewer. Yeah. No, I was gonna say, Blackmore, I like your website. It's pretty nice. Do you have an RSS feed? I don't remember if you do. Because if you don't, you should definitely get one set up. And you should just ask Denchi about it, because he helped me set mine up. Dinesh D'Souza.
Ganesh, ready for your RSS feed?
Yeah, exactly. He's a pretty cool kid.
Wait, was that
Big Chungus you're fighting right now?
Was that his name? Did you say? Was it like Dinesh?
No, it's Denchi. I mean, his actual name is like Alessandro something.
Oh, okay.
Dinesh D'Souza's like, I don't even know. That's like some PragerU like Jew. I don't know like what he does. You know, I just know his name is Dinesh D'Souza, and it sounds funny.
Okay.
And I call him that.
It was like the first boss fight.
That's like Pete Buttigieg. Like, I have no idea who that is, but it's just like a funny thing to call people.
How are you supposed to pronounce that guy's name? Because like I've seen his name a million times, but it's like.
I know that video, the deep fake of him, where he says, "We need big mommy with penis in America," or something like that.
Yeah, big mommy.
It's pretty good. I mean, the real video of him. Something he probably said. Wait, you do have an RSS feed? Wait, why am I? Oh wait, I'm following it. I just realized. Oops, you probably you haven't uploaded it on it in a while.
You're a dummy.
Yeah. He hasn't added anything to it. I just realized I'm already following. Yeah. Oh, you just looked at my RSS and copied the syntax? That's pretty epic. Like, the thing is, what is it? Luke Smith has, like, a script, that he has for it. There's two things. It's called LB, which I think just means Luke's blog, and then sup, which it's kind of double meaning. Like you're saying sup like a gamer, but then also like it stands for site updater.
I just fucking beat this boss without taking a hit, by the way. Please give me 1,000 gamer points in the comments.
Whatever.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Basically, you get sup, you run it on. You use that to like maintain the RSS feed, and then you just use rsync to like sync it with all the other stuff. Just ask Denchi about it; he'll tell you. He's very good with that. Yeah, I definitely need to make a video shilling RSS because like everyone should be using that.
The game is RSS up. I don't even know if I'm going the right way to get the fucking fireball. Bro, they should add fucking Hollow Knight to Smash.
He said he wants to give you a $60 super chat, Toasty Man. I'm just thinking about that video you did. Oh, whoops! Let me just turn that off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All my videos are very genuine and
Yeah.
and cool, and I make them with full sincerity. Because sometimes I just like, if I haven't made a video for a while, I'll just be like, I need to make something really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Possible.
I'm not gonna speak for Liam Jr. Nitro, but like personally, I'm just like looking to chill out. I don't want to like have too much talking going on right now.
Yeah.
This is a chill stream. But definitely, definitely something we can do another time.
Yeah, if we're playing.
It has been a while.
Especially if we can, if there's like.
And I ain't just saying that.
If there's if we can do a stream where there's like a multiplayer game we can all play or some shit.
Yeah. Then like yes, definitely.
But yeah, we're kind of just chilling. Can I super chat gamer boy P? Yes. Send your P to 17/380. I was about to actually start. I don't know. I mean, I don't think anybody gives a shit, but just actually naming my real address.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I think in general, like, we'd like to stream more, and by we, I mean you, and I'll just be there because I don't feel like streaming.
Yeah. What would you even stream anyway? You're not good at anything.
That's the thing. Like, I don't. Like, that's just weird. I don't play like a lot of new games. Like, I just play like the same like couple games over and over again. I think people would be like sick of it, but I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, I don't get sick of playing like, Crash 1 over and over again. So I guess people wouldn't. I mean, people voluntarily watch speedrunners for some godforsaken reason. So like, they'd probably watch me if I streamed whatever. But still, I don't feel like it.
I would play Crash. I would stream Crash or something along those lines, but...
Yeah, because you haven't done it before, as far as I know.
What? Streamed Crash?
Streamed Crash, yeah.
I have before.
Like,
I streamed Crash 2, like, fucking forever ago.
On this channel, or...?
Yeah.
I don't remember that, okay.
I think it was like... It's in a stream on my channel, I think, because I think I've just got a playlist for my streams, or I don't know. I think I do. Because I'm pretty sure most...
I had one set up. I don't know about you.
But I think it would have been a stream where I think I was playing like Doom 2016 for a bit, and then I switched to Crash. And I would play Crash now, but my and you're gonna
controller doesn't work yet.
Yeah, my D-pad is fucked, and I kind of need D-pad to play those games.
You should probably like get it fixed, bro.
Yeah, and I gotta get all the parts and figure out how to put it back together, and then I have to kill my parents, and then it's this whole fucking process of like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
figuring it out.
Speedrun Crash 1, but you're not allowed to push any buttons. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. I'll do a voice-activated run of Crash 1. That would be really cool.
Forward, X! Yeah.
Just screaming, like, jump.
Chopper, sick balls!
Yeah, that's what I'd say. Chopper, sick balls. Yeah, the newest game I got is Psychonauts 2, which I would be playing, but Michael is going to play that at some point, and I don't want to spoil it for him. But I've been playing that game quite a lot. I like it. The original was very fucking epic.
What does this wacky boy do when he's bouncing around, bro?
Yeah.
I'm like probably behind everyone else. You've already killed it, XD.
Wacky fly. I can't remember where the fuck like I was saying before earlier, I get lost whenever I play this game, like for the opening like areas of the game. I just keep forgetting like what to do, like what order to do shit in. But this guy's a vendor now, he'll be back up at the hub. This little boy.
A stinky boy?
Yeah, they're all stinky insects. Did you see the thumbnail for the stream, by the way, Michael?
Yeah, it's just advanced. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my mascot.
It's like I have Oxide, you have like advanced.
Yeah. I don't know how many people in this chat know what that's a reference to or what that is, that face.
I don't know how many people in this chat have listened to Cindy, the Queen of Japan.
Yeah, who knows?
We need to endorse that. We'll do that another time.
But if you're ever looking at that face that I put in like every single one of my videos, and you're wondering what that is, did I put it in my last video? I can't even remember if I did.
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think you did.
It's not even in the thumbnail?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that video, the thumbnail, is just that weird picture of your face.
Oh, I think it is, right, yeah.
Upward state video vlog, I can't the sky.
Yeah. If you're ever watching a video and that face is in it.
That face is so good, dude.
Yeah.
I just looked at the thumbnail again.
If you
I just saw it.
If you want
It's just that face and it just says live in the bottom right corner, you know?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, if you're ever wondering what that face is that I use for everything, that really weird looking non-human face, just look up a documentary on YouTube called Shy Boys.
It's this really cute, ugly, effeminate guy, you know?
It's this very cool documentary about these guys who definitely have lots of intercourse. Yeah, they have lots of intercourse, and they are popular amongst their peers, and they're very confident, and they're all very cool and smart and interesting.
And it was funny, when I made that video, one of the one I put on my channel, the announcement for this stream,
Yeah.
one of the tabs to, like, edit the settings said advanced, and that just made me happy.
Yeah.
That's the dude's name, by the way. He just goes by advanced.
Yeah, that's like his tag. I think they actually say his
We
name
have,
at one point.
We have like multiple names for it. Like one thing we call it is just capture.
Yeah, because that was the original name of the.
Yeah.
When I just
Because
took a
you
screenshot.
took a screenshot of it, and by default, I think Windows snipping tool is just like capture.png, and I was just like, oh, it's like the verb,
Yeah.
to capture. He just appears behind you and says, "Nothing personnel, kid." Like that.
Yeah, something along those lines.
The bottom corner of the screen, the cute anime girl.
Yeah.
Someone's asking that.
That's me. I'm a cute little anime. Uwu. Uwu girl.
That mouth gif is pretty gross.
Yeah. It was so fucking hard for me to find one that was like actively like in a talking motion. I was looking at so many, and some of them were just like such like shit. So that was the only one that I could find that was constantly like animated and talking.
Looks nice.
And it's like definitely not obvious that it's like a female mouth with like lipstick on. I was like, whatever. I literally can't find anything else. I'm using this.
I kind of like it like that.
Yeah. I already been here.
Yeah, I definitely need to shill RSS though. We gotta get the gamers using RSS, bro.
Shill and spill. I genuinely cannot remember where to fucking go. Wow, I have a map now. Well, sort of, anyway. I should sit down and get it filled in. I think I have to go and fucking look at this place first. And the 3 creamers will appear before me. Or maybe that's later. Oh, whatever.
The creamers?
They're dreamers, they're called.
They should just call them cummers.
Yeah.
Coomers.
Yes, we come. Ooh.
You hear that?
Yes.
Nice.
Hopefully it got picked up in the desktop audio.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
It was a bit quieter than your voice was, but your voice was like you could definitely hear it. Like I could hear you pretty well when I was doing the audio test.
It seems like people in the chat can hear me too because they were talking to me before.
Yeah. Yo. I'm buying these pins to put on my fucking LinkedIn. I don't know what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Don't worry.
Okay, I wasn't. Who's this hottie I'm looking at right now? This little bug woman?
She's taken. She's Cornifer's wife. Zelda.
I'm gonna shoot up a school. Goddamn. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, yeah, of course.
Nice big bottoms on the site, monsters. Yeah. Yes, it does have a lot of big bottoms.
You put pictures of arse on your site?
No, literally big bottoms. Like on all the pages, I have about, I think it's like 200 pixels. I forget exactly how big I made it, but just a little extra space at the bottom of the page. So like, you know, well, like if you're on mobile or if like your browser like covers stuff up in some weird way, you know, like you'll still be able to see all the content on the page. You know, there's just like a little extra room to scroll down. So yeah. And I have that on like all the pages.
I think I know where to go now. I just like didn't go to the left after fighting that boss. I don't know when the fuck the sequel for this game is coming out because it was announced like 100 fucking years ago. They haven't said anything about it for a long time.
Squallow Knight?
Yeah, the sequel, Hollow Knight 2, Tale of Two Kitties.
A Tale of Two Shitties.
Oh shit, I didn't realize there was an enemy. As soon as I moved over to that screen, I looked at chat.
Oh, you meant to say big buttons? Like the buttons in the center of the screen, yeah.
Big juicy buttons.
Yeah, I like the way that those came out.
Right for the squeezing, just like
I'm still messing around with like the styling and like just kind of layout of the site. Like, well, another thing I want to have is like I want to have like a list of articles and they would be organized by category, like they are on the homepage, but then also by date. Sorry to hijack your stream with these website questions, but I gotta ask you, Blackmore.
Ow.
What was it? How do you Yeah, sorry, Liam. I gotta ask Blackmore though. How do you update your site? Do you use like rsync, or do you just like update like in the if you're using a VPS? Like, do you just update in there? I use rsync. I don't mess with that shit because I like to have just like a local copy of my website basically, so I really don't have to like go into my VPS anytime I want to edit the website. Like, very rarely do I have to go in there.
So we're trying to speak freedom language. Yeah, there's like a probably like a good like fucking 30 seconds to a minute delay on this.
Yeah.
You get back to the existential dread of editing a video. Well, see you later, scooped mids. Have a good one, man. Thanks for
No, yeah,
calling.
I feel that.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'm in the right place now.
I had a dream, and I think it was because I saw his video that I listened to like a Weezer album, and I was like, this is really good.
Yeah.
But it was like not something I had listened to before, and like not something that they've ever made, you know?
Yeah.
And it just kind of sounded like Cindy.
You just remind me of like the most retarded dream I've had. It was another one of those dreams I had last night, right?
The one where you killed your mom after playing
Oh.
Crash of the Titans with me.
No. This was another one of those dreams where I like woke up laughing from how like stupid it was.
I'm sorry. I don't know if you wanted me to bring that one up, but just how, yeah, you like experienced like brutal violence after playing
Yeah.
Crash of the Titans with me
It was like the
for some
beta.
reason.
Yeah.
Some Crash of the Titans like online multiplayer challenge or something like
Yeah,
that. You know?
yeah, that's right. Jeez, I bet I like forgotten about that until you just brought it back up.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
Yeah, no, I had this really stupid dream last night where I was like, also I have epic fireball now. Where I was like, it was weird because I was like like back at high school, sort of. It was one of those, but I was with two of my friends from high school, Harry, the guy that I still talk to, who I've told you about a bunch.
Yeah.
And I was also with my friend Max. But like, I was hanging out with my friend Harry, and we were like walking along this specific part of the school that I remember. And we were talking like fucking.
This is in your dream. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is not something that happened in real life for the people listening. But yeah, no, it was like we were talking like, what's the fucking term in like England, like the like fucking chavs or some shit, like people who just like speak like all like with like slang all the fucking time. And
I don't know. Faggots. That's
sure,
what I call
yeah.
them.
And anyway, so we were like walking along, and then it was like we were doing a skit or some shit, because my friend Max took like some chocolate or something off of my friend Harry, and I said like, I remember saying in my dream, I said like, hey, don't I said like, don't park up on my friend like that or something. Not a real word or not a real sentence that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So like, don't park up on my friend. Don't park up on my friend here. And he started running away. And then I remember in my dream, I was chasing him through the, like where the like the fucking, what was it? Like the where you get your food at. We call it a tuck shop over here, XD.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was like chasing him through that, and while I was chasing him, I started shouting Markiplier for some reason. I was saying, but I wasn't just saying it. I was saying it like in my dream. I was saying like Markiplier, and then in my dream I stopped and started laughing, and he stopped and I said, "This is retarded." And then I woke up and I was laughing.
That's nice. Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck happened?" This is the most confusing and hilarious thing.
That's weird. I can't. I can't. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I can't remember any dreams like that I've had.
I
Like,
don't have any explanation for it. Like,
that's good.
so fucking stupid.
I don't know if I don't think I've told this story on stream. I'll censor myself. One time I had like Kyle over here because I don't live with him, but he comes to like hang out with me a lot. You know, he lives like nearby. And he was sleeping over here. You know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
I'll censor myself. He said he was talking in his sleep. He just says, "What? Go away." And I said, "What?" And he says, "Not you. I'm talking to this N-word. I'm talking to this neighbor."
Yeah.
And I just like I didn't want to like laugh so hard. I didn't want to wake him up. And then I just said, "You're talking in your sleep, Kyle." And he said, "No, I'm not."
No.
And he went back to bed. And
No,
I was
I'm
like, "Okay, cool." No, I'm not. Yeah. And when I told him the next morning, he was like crying. It was so funny
Yeah.
because he was like, "I have no memory of that at all." Not you. I'm talking to this neighbor. Oh, that's so good.
So racist that he was racist in his sleep.
Yeah, geez, very problematic.
Where the fuck am I going next? Oh, I can go to Green Path now. I can go to Green Gardens.
What's like the next boss you're gonna fight?
Hornet, who's actually Epic.
Isn't that like everyone's waifu?
Well, yeah, that's the next game is her. He plays her. Hollow Knight Silk Song.
When do you fight George Floyd? Just curious. Is he coming up later in the game or what?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
Damn. That's unfortunate. I don't know. I don't know why I just made myself laugh with that, but I did.
Because, yeah, I'm gonna get the fucking epic wall jump soon. No, not the wall jump. The dash.
Well, that's splendid.
I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's.
Yeah, that's. We should just start talking like that on the stream, and then just someone will just tune into the stream while that's happening.
And they'll
You know.
think they're having a stroke, yeah.
Oh, hello, Raphael.
Oh shit, what's up?
Raphael, why did you vanish from like Matrix? Like I made you an account on my home server and you just stopped using it. I deactivated your account. You went to renew your passport? Is it a meme? Weren't you born here? Unless you mean like a passport like out of this hellhole.
I was gonna say you get a passport not just for being born somewhere.
Oh yeah, I mean,
lets you travel overseas if you have to.
Okay. I don't know why I was thinking of something else when he said passport. I was thinking of like, I was thinking of like green card because he's like brown,
Because that'd be like a visa or
Yeah.
a certificate of citizenship or whatever the fuck they're called over there.
Yeah, okay. Took my birth certificate. He said that twice. Yeah, Raphael, I made you an account on my Matrix home server though, and you just didn't like, you just didn't use it. So I deactivated it. I nuked you. I said goodbye. Okay, so I think what he's trying to say is he gave someone his birth certificate and they didn't give it back to him.
Interesting.
It's hard to decipher. You see what he's saying?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Talking about black people, today I went to renew my passport, took my birth certificate, and then she did not have it back to me. So I told her I gave you my certificate. She started to get mad and pissy.
He didn't say took my birth certificate twice for me. It only that message only shows up once for me on my phone.
Well, I'll just go fuck myself then.
Yeah.
What is it? Are you on live chat or top chat?
Live chat.
Okay, good.
Look, see, there's Hornet. There she is over there.
Hey, Frederick just showed up.
What's good? fucking gaming.
Raphael is recounting a story of someone stealing his birth certificate. That's pretty epic.
Cool. So they don't have fucking cameras there? Like, would they not be able
Where did you go to get this thing renewed?
behind my neighbor's house? That's what it'll say.
Gaming.
Like, if you're an official, like, government sanctioned place, you would think that they would have cameras there, and that they would see on the cameras, look at him, hand over the birth certificate, and then never receive it back.
No, it was the post office.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they have cameras at the post office over there. I think they do here.
They definitely should. Okay, yeah, so this person did just straight up actually steal your birth certificate and then got mad at you when you wanted it back, and now you have to go get it. Sounds like a big annoying process.
Yeah. Sounds cool.
The incompetence of governments will never cease to amaze me. The incompetence of government institutions. Dude, we have a friend. I don't know if he wants us saying what his job is. I don't think he would care, but I won't say it. We have a friend that works at the post office. You know, what the hell?
Do we?
Yes.
Does he work at the post office?
Yes, he works for the United States Postal Service.
Well, yeah, I guess postal service. It's not really the same
Yes.
as working in a post office. I don't know. I don't really know the difference. He's like a delivery driver, right? He like delivers.
Yeah. I mean, okay, he works for the USPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what really sucks though, is the fact that I went out of my way to make Raphael an account on my Matrix home server, and he didn't even use it, and I deactivated it. I nuked him. That's just weird, bro. I gotta be honest, Raphael. You like wanted to talk to me for so long, and I'm like, yeah, okay, use Matrix. I made you an account, and now you just hang out with trannies on Discord all day. What's that about? You want to explain that to us? It wanted to be us.
I'll kill you.
Yeah, Raphael is best friends with trannies, and he loves trans rights. That's what he told me recently. He told it to me in private, and he said, "You can repeat this and like attribute this quote to me, and everyone will believe it because it's true, and that's what I really believe." That's what he told me.
That's very progressive.
You know,
and nice.
very astute. Like normally his English is like not the best. That was like very proper though. I was surprised.
He said his phone's broken. I also assume, are you still in college, Raphael, doing whatever the fuck you were doing?
I just call it cringelage.
Cringelage, yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's like a Kyle joke. That's something he'd say. Like rice cringies. Certain places on the phone you can't touch. That's weird, yeah. Someone says your mic is a little low.
Let me see if I can. Oh, you know what it is.
No, you know you're just. Why don't you just like?
It's probably
sit
better
up?
now. No, it'll be better now. It's not that I'm. You know that my mic lowers itself for whatever fucking reason.
You should probably figure out why it's doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like figure out because it's probably like specifically this microphone because this microphone's always had like. It's weird because it's a condenser mic, like it's a studio microphone that would be used for like professional recordings. So it's not like some cheap shitty mic or anything like that. But I don't know if it's like something with like the port that it's plugged into or something. Maybe that's an issue or because
You hear that?
barely.
Damn it, I'm annoyed. You know what's weird, right? Like someone that like the worst. Someone that has like the worst problems with their mic, like always, like every time I get a call with this person, microphone is always just like breaking or doing something stupid, even though he has like a professional quote unquote one is Steve.
Yeah.
Like Steve has like a whole like setup. Like he actually has like a rig like to his microphone and everything, you know.
Yeah.
But like every time I call him, like regardless of the service we're using, it was like when we used to use Discord, like if, you know, the one time he got with a call with us on Jitsi, you know, like it's always just having problems. Like it's always just breaking.
I think that's also because he has like his guitar and all his other shit like hooked up to his
Yeah, it's
computer.
just weird. It's just like I don't know. I just use the Blue Yeti. Really simple. Like I think this microphone was normally like $100. I got mine like a little cheaper. It was around like $70. I got it used. Before that, I had the Snowball, and that thing's only like $60.
Yeah.
Liam's got like a proper like studio microphone.
Yeah, I think it's just like I need to like look up the specific like microphone, like the model and the make and model and all that shit, and see if like troubleshoot to see if anybody else is experiencing the same thing. I've just not really bothered with it. I don't even know what the fuck my mic's. It's called like it's like a C-1U, and the brand is Behringer.
How much did you pay for that? I think you got it as like a gift from a friend, right?
Yes, absolutely free. Somebody gave it to me. All of the most expensive things I own, I didn't pay for.
No, wait. Didn't he make you pay like $50 for that, or was that something else?
No, that was my old phone.
Where he was just gonna give it to you, and then someone talked him into no, charge him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably wanted to slap that person upside the head, you know?
No, I would not like because I was friends with the guy who said that. It wasn't just somebody like butting in. He was like, "I'll just give it to you," and I was like, "Are you sure? Like, I'll give you some money for it." And he's like, "No, I can just give it to you." And yeah, it was like, fucking, get something out of it, dude. And I was like, "Yeah, I'll pay." Like, I was willing. I wasn't like,
Yeah.
it wasn't free in my head. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't.
Yeah.
It was never going to be free. Like, I was like, "No, I'll pay you." He just helped like further be like, "Yes, you shouldn't just give it away for free," which is, I agree with. You shouldn't just be giving away that shit for free.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you liked the Chris Chan Latin video, Raphael. That took me a while to do, the translation for that.
That being said, I also the current phone I have and my watch is I got completely free because my brother gave me those.
Well, that's what brothers do, bro.
Brother, my brother.
Sure, help yourself.
I remember a long time ago I was writing that fucking Xavier Renegade Angel video.
Yeah.
That never came to be.
It was too ambitious, bruh.
It was, very much so. Because I would like to talk about that show at length. Just talk about, because I just want to gush about how fucking sick it is. It's great.
Yeah. Honestly, if you were gonna talk about, because I think do you want me to say what the idea was or not?
Well, yeah,
Like,
you can say that.
but-
And I know
yeah,
what your
because
suggestion is going to be. Because we talked about that before.
You've suffered from sleep paralysis, and you wanted to write about Xavier Renegade Angel since it's kind of like this kind of crazy, like, just insane, like, ethereal show. But like, the other show by the same group, PFFR, Shivering Truth, that is a much better fit for that topic.
Yeah.
Since that show is a lot less overtly like comedic. While it is still funny, that show is phenomenal, by the way. Like, I really gotta watch. Is there I don't think there's a physical release of that. Like,
I'm not sure. Not as far as I know.
I really hope I really hope that comes out on Blu-ray. Like, I would buy that in a second.
Yeah.
Because Xavier Renegade Angel had like a very limited release. If you want to get that on DVD, it's like way too much money, and the quality is like crap because of course it is.
Yeah.
It's like 16:9, like cropped in 4:3.
Yeah. Because I don't know if they're done with the Shivering Truth yet. I'm hopeful that it'll get like a third season. I wouldn't want them to milk it for too long. Because I don't think you can with shows like Xavier and Shivering Truth.
I'll be honest, I really like the season 2 finale. I feel like if they ended it there, that's like a good ending. That's like my favorite episode.
Yeah.
To get back to people in the chat really quick, I am glad you liked the Chris Chan dub. As far as like words, like words in Latin, where like we don't have like modern day equivalents. Like how did I do that? Some words I just deliberately left untranslated. Like internet, I just say it in the Latin accent. Internet, I didn't bother to translate that. Some other words, like for video, I say película, which Latin, obviously, video does not exist. Latin actually does have a word, video, which means like I see. That's a verb, videre, but that's just a coincidence,
So that's not
video does come from that. That's videre. That's you get vision from that. And that's why we have video. But
I was
anyway.
gonna say, yeah, is that like not even tangentially related to why it's called?
No, it is. It's like
English,
related, but like English video does not come directly from that word. There's like a few like steps like in between.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, that's beside the point. The word película, which I believe that means like a what is it? That means like a material of some kind. Like I forget. Like I think it's like a film. Like however film is made. I forget like what that's made of. There's like a material that like like film, like a film reel, like movie film made from. And that word in Latin is película.
It's like something nitrate.
Something like it comes from like an animal or something, right? I forget.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I might be totally wrong. Either way, there's a word that in Latin that means film, as in the material that makes up film. And in like modern Romance languages, they use that word to mean like a film or a video.
Yeah.
Or a word descended from película. Yeah, it means movie in Spanish, exactly.
There you go. Look at that. All of the gaming languages collide.
Yeah. So for a lot of like Latin words, like for a lot of Latin words, like, if you want to like, you can like create, it's very easy to create Latin words for modern concepts because the words that we use to describe them are like a few steps away from Latin words. Like there's usually some modern Romance equivalent. Am I gonna do other Latin dubs? Probably not. That was just for fun. I would like to do other videos in Latin. Like I've thought about just like making videos where I talk in Latin and then I would give like English subtitles and stuff like that. Just so you know, like I am not like, as far as my Latin skills go, like I can read it like well. There's still a lot I can't read, by the way. I'm still pretty new to this. What was it? I'm still pretty new to like speaking Latin and stuff like that. And I am not conversational with Latin. Like it's very difficult for me to just speak it on the fly. It's much easier for me to like read it.
Yeah.
Which is how most people are with languages, but like with Latin especially, because it's like such a highly inflected language, it's very difficult to speak, whereas it's a lot easier to read.
Yeah, like some words and sentence structures and shit like that, but you're not like fluent in it.
Definitely not, yeah.
But it's still pretty fucking.
I'm at a stage where I could probably like, I can get most like ideas across in Latin. I could get like, but a lot of times there would be like a amount of like difficulty because, I'd have to like figure out how to say it. But like I know most of the parts of grammar now.
Yeah. Also, Raphael, this is Hollow Knight. It's like a little indie Metroidvania game from, I want to say, 2018?
Oh, you're gonna say 2008. I was like, what the fuck?
No.
The same year Mind Over Mutant came out? Isn't it crazy that Mind Over Mutant came out on the same console as the Wrath of Cortex?
Yeah.
Those games are like 7 years apart. It's kind of crazy.
Did Wrath of Cortex come out in 2001?
Yeah, I think so.
Jeez. It's a fucking long time ago.
I mean, well, when I think about it, though, actually, like, PS4 generation has been a while.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just kind of surprised. Like, this generation has, like, gone on a lot long. This console generation has gone on a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, the PS4, I think, originally came out in, I want to say, November 2013.
Oh, it was 2014.
Over here.
Yeah, maybe 2015, yeah.
Yeah, one of those, yeah. Because the distance between, like, PS2 and PS3 wasn't like that long, but between
PS3 was around 2006, I want to say, right?
yeah.
But like PS2 like outlasted PS3 for a while. PS3 took a while to get off the ground.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Stop for a second. Wait.
Okay. Fuck's sake.
You hear that? Yeah, that's one for the stream.
Actually, am I fucking? I hope I'm not going backwards. I always forget with this whole fucking area. I am going backwards. Well, sort of.
Gaming in the rain.
Uploaded to Xbox 360 but not PS3. Yeah, I think Xbox 360 was out for a little while before PS3, right?
Yes.
I believe that was first.
Has anyone here ever played the Crash of the Titans 360 port? It's god awful. It's terrible. It's like so bad for some reason.
I know at one point I owned, because I know I had it on PS2, but I'm pretty sure at one point I owned, I'm pretty sure it was Titans on the fucking Wii.
That's interesting. You know, that is the only version of Crash of the Titans for whatever reason that runs at 60 FPS.
Interesting.
The 360 version could totally handle it, but it doesn't. And instead, the 360 version is actually the slowest of the three because they added like these just like pseudo like motion blur effects and shit. Like it looks so bad. Like it's nauseating to look at.
Gotta go all the way back down through that way.
PS5 has kind of been a track from a Radiohead album. Yeah, I agree.
What? I'll let down. Oh. The biggest problem with the there's some games on the PS5 that like interest me, that are from like series or developers that I like. The PS5 just like doesn't exist. There's like three that exist in the world. And also, they're super expensive. Which, I mean, fair enough for what they've got in them, but, like, yeah, still, it's a lot of money. That's kind of thing, like, I don't know how far, like, these companies, like Sony and Microsoft... No, I mean, Nintendo haven't given a shit about graphics or fidelity or anything like that in years, which is actually, I think, the right approach, somewhat, you know?
The performance is much more important than like graphical fidelity. I think.
But the thing is as well, it's not just that, it's that like the whole fucking point of a home console is supposed to be like a cheaper, you know, like compromise to buying like a full-on computer. It's something that you can sit down and you can put on your TV in the lounge room at home and everybody can kind of join in and play. And obviously having single player games on those is absolutely fine, but it's much more of like a console is supposed to be a much more like user-friendly sort of like thing to get video games on.
Yeah.
But the more and more these companies try to push graphics and ray tracing and all this like extraneous bullshit that doesn't fucking really matter when you boil down to it, the more and more expensive it gets to make these machines. And it's like the whole point of consoles in the beginning was like a cheaper alternative to buying a fucking full-on PC. But it's like, you know,
it's like if the game's like, you know, if the console is like $800 and the games are like super expensive and, you know, what is it, like they're constantly like crashing and they have like ungodly long load times and you have to install them and all this other stuff, you know, where you can't just put a disc in a console and it just works. Like discs are basically just like install discs. They're totally useless.
Yeah.
You know, whereas like, what was I saying? You know, like all that stuff, you know, like taking all that into consideration, like what advantages do consoles honestly have over PCs?
Well,
like actually,
like
nothing. Like,
well, fundamentally, not really, but you know, the whole point of the which is, and it's retarded, the fucking the console wars and that. Like, you should want to buy a console for the games that it has on it, and for the accessibility. Those are like the two biggest driving points. But they're they're getting to the point where consoles are just like mini fucking computers now, and they cost as much as computers. So it's like,
and they can't really compete. Yeah.
Well, they're never going to compete because new graphics cards and higher end shit comes out, every single year. And, what are they going to do? Release a new fucking version of the console every year? Honestly, probably. They're not too far off doing that when they have, like the last console generation was a big fucking warning sign for that when you've got, because in the past you had, like, this is going backwards again. In the past you had, like, you got, like, the PS2 and then, like, the PS2 Slim, which is just a version that comes out later that's a lot slimmer. That
there are some minor differences.
There are some minor differences, yeah. But the biggest warning was in, like, here's the PlayStation 4. Here's a console we made, everybody. It's the new PlayStation console where you can find exclusive PlayStation games. So you would think, okay, nice. I'll buy the PS4 and I can play PS4 games and they'll all be great and they'll run great because they were made for this system. But no, then you get years later, here's the PS4 Pro. Can play the exact same games, but it's a little bit more powerful, so that we can push bigger games on the system, and then on the regular PS4 versions of those games get absolutely fucked in terms of performance. Like, they usually get shit on in terms of graphical fidelity, but that's not the really important thing. The most important is the performance gets absolutely shit.
Yeah, like Crash 4. Jeez. That game got like totally just like butt fucked by that. Like, if you don't play it on PS4 Pro, it's like just this hideous fucking like 39 frame rate, like, or something like that. It's like ridiculous. That game sucks, but that's conversation for later. Chinatown album or town? Chinatown is an epic album. That's Thin Lizzy. Tin Lizzy.
Because they're exclusive. Yeah, exactly. I would not have any reason to buy a console at all if, like, for example, just some games on the PS5 that that are very nice looking, that I would want a PS5 for, which is, like, the Demon's Souls remake. That looks good, because I've never played that game, and I'd want to play that at some point. From what I know, it was handled pretty well. And then, like, I like the Spider-Man games. I also want to try the new Ratchet & Clank. That's, like, the last Ratchet & Clank game I want to give a chance.
What was the first one you said?
Demon's Souls.
Epic. Demon's Souls, like the souls of feet. Delicious. Would love to tickle them. Sorry to interrupt really quick. I do want to ask people, though, since I got people here. What are things that you would like to see me write about on my website? Because I'm like always like kind of struggling to come up with like things that I want to write about, and I always have like ideas, but like I just never really take them anywhere. Like, I've had like a few ideas floating around. Like, one for a while is like my thoughts on Crash 4 have kind of like turned around totally, where I just really do not like that game at all. Not even for the game itself, more just like what it represents. And there's like a lot of stuff to unpack there. And if anyone is interested in hearing about that, I would write that. It's just, I always like start writing and then I'm like, I'd like, does anyone care? Do I really care? I can't like motivate myself to do it. And then also just like other topics as well. Like, I've thought about, how everybody really loves Quentin Tarantino, and I like him too. But like, I feel like people just really overhype him. And why, like, I appreciate Tarantino movies, but like not for the same reasons that a lot of other people do. And I thought that would be an interesting little thing to write about. So those are just kind of like some ideas I'm floating around. And yeah, if anyone has any other stuff that they'd like game reviews or like music reviews or like cringe politics or whatever, like, let me know.
Gamer tips with Michael.
Yeah. Feeder tip number 3. Linux penis tips.
So I'm just reading some of the chat. Catching up a little bit. Yeah, if any of those games that I mentioned before were on PC, instead of like, and it's not, I'm not really investing in a PS5 right now or anything, but like if I was to come across that money or have enough money within, have enough expendable income to reasonably buy a PS5, I wouldn't if those games are on PC. I would just instead use that money to buy like better like parts for my computer.
Yeah.
Because I would rather have all of that shit in one place.
Only thing is this goddamn GPU shortage right now.
Oh, is there that as well?
Well, there's a shortage of like GPUs, right, like graphics cards and like GPUs and other stuff like that. Due to like some chip shortage. Part of that was just kind of like already happening, and then part of that was like kind of expounded by COVID.
Yeah.
I don't know if expounded is the right word. Whatever, like part of that was made worse by COVID. So yeah.
Well, still.
Thin Lizzy, yes. I really like Chinatown. I should probably listen to that album and write a little review. That's definitely something I would do. That album is really wholesome. What?
Nice. Frederick just put in the chat, Schneider Souls.
Nice. Yeah, like Souls, yeah.
Where am I going? I've been that way.
Raphael says he was thinking of making a video essay on modern anime issues. I mean, if you think there's some, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot to unpack there. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't really watch a lot of anime, so I can't really judge. But, like, Crash 4... what was I saying?
Crash for the anime? Yeah, that's a good one.
No, I got distracted because he just posted in the chat, and I just saw that now. I don't know. Like, the thing is, like, anime itself, like, that's, like, such a broad thing. That's, like, problems with music nowadays. It's like, where do you even, like, start to unpack that? Like, there's so much music out there now, I don't know. It always just sounds weird when someone's like, oh, here's the problem with music, Granted, that's the thing. Something that I have thought about, though. I've thought about making a little article about why I think people really don't like, and why I don't like it a lot, too. Why people really just, like, have a bad idea about country music.
Yeah.
That's definitely something that I could write about, where, yeah, there's a lot to unpack there, because country music, like, there's a reason that people just, like, hate it so much.
Yeah,
because they kind of have, like, the idea of, like, terrible radio country crap, and thinking that that's, like, country music, and it's really not.
Look, here's Hornet, by the way.
Sex with female? Penis turns red?
She makes a lot of funny noises.
She goes... She does that?
Yes.
That's cool.
Sure!
Yeah, I should write about Crash 4. Because I have things to say. I'll give a very TLDR version right now, because I don't want to, like, I feel like if I start talking about this, I'm gonna,
yeah, you're gonna
the
go
whole
on
stream is gonna turn into this. Basically, it is like the only video game I could really think of. There are others, but like really, like the only video game I've played that I would just call, I wouldn't call it terrible. I might not even call it bad. I would call it irresponsible, honestly. Like, just the way that game was designed, it was just like these developers just... I don't think I've ever played a game that just seemed like it was determined to just waste my fucking time. For like, seemingly no gain to itself, Like, if you're playing some mobile game, and, like, there's, like, these little microtransactions come up, you're like, oh, yeah, they want me to pay money. That's how they benefit. But that game really feels like it's just determined to just waste my fucking time for, like, no reason at all. Like, just because they're, like, non-binary robots and, like, weird fucking furries.
It's just because you're bad at it. Lol.
Yeah. Must be it.
Because I like that game. I don't think it's perfect, but I like it. I have a fun time playing it.
Yeah, sorry, Raphael. Country music is great. Like I really do like country music, but like people, there is this, very like vocal minority of country music, we'll say, that is just basically just very bad. It's just shitty pop, is what it is. Like it's just pop,
Yeah.
but by white people that don't know what they're doing, by like old white boomers that don't know how to make music, and they have like just like canned percussion, and it just sounds like absolute garbage. It's basically just like sterilized pop, minus all the things that makes pop good, and also minus all the things that makes country good.
Gotta have those enemies.
You want to hear good country? Listen to Junior Brown. He's got a good album called "Get With It." That's a great. It's actually called "Get With It."
GIT. Legalize IT.
GYT,
Oh.
actually, like guitar.
Oh, got it. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Haha, I quit it.
yeah. XD. No, yeah, but called "Get With It," and that's a excellent album. Really, really good. Like it's one of those albums where you hear it and you're just like, it's like when you listen to like Faye Webster, where you just hear that and I'm like, why is like everybody not talking about this? This is great, you know. So yeah, that's definitely something to check out if you're interested in country music. Well, like there's a pretty popular song from that called "Highway Patrol." That's like a song that a lot of people. That's like I think his most popular song. Not like a huge hit, but like room temperature basically. It's like the most popular one, but it's not like humongous.
Yeah, like there's still a pretty niche, not niche audience, but just a small audience. Because I wouldn't say it's niche. They make very good music and they deserve to have.
Yeah.
Although I've not heard this fucking small.
Junior Brown is pretty good. Like I don't know if you'd like it, but it's pretty nice. It's a song called "Highway Patrol." It's great. I'm just doing my job. I'm the highway patrol. And he just shreds on the guitar. It's epic.
I respect country music. Haven't listened to too much yet. It's worth respecting.
Yeah, country music is a very cool, like it's a cool, traditionally like American art form. It's just really cool, and just these like, it's weird because I want to say like, oh, these Jews came in and ruined it, but it's not. Like it's a self-imposed like plague, just like assuming like all these pop influences and just like not really caring how it turns out,
Yeah.
Like it's a self-imposed thing. It's just kind of crazy. Like these people are just doing it to themselves for some reason. Like they just don't want to make good music. Yeah, country music is epic, but sadly it's in a bad spot right now.
Yeah, well, it has been for a while.
That's one of those things where like because people are like, oh, music nowadays sucks, and like most of those people don't really know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Not to sound like pretentious, but I think that is undoubtedly the case with country music, where like country music, a lot of it is just like absolute crap now.
Yeah.
Where like I would say like pop music today is in a generally good spot, despite like all of the annoying trends that go on. Like there's still like an abundance of good pop music out there if you know where to look. Whereas with country music, I really feel like country music is like hurting right now.
How would you categorize? Because I was thinking about this when you were talking. How would you categorize Tame Impala? Like what genre would you slap on that music?
It's weird, right? Because genres are kind of like genres are kind
like
of
they're
hard
very
to
fluid and yeah. Sorry, go on.
Yes, genres are like kind of hard to pin down. Like at the most basic level, I would just say pop.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing, right? Like, I think it is like, what was it? Yeah, I'll say this actually. It's kind of like races of people if you really think about it, because what was it?
Uh-huh.
And don't worry, I'm not going to be JonTron. Basically, like, you know, most people are typically just like white or black or something like that. But you might have like mixed race people, or like if you go back far enough, you'll see like that there is like mixed heritage. That just
Uh-huh.
naturally happens. We all came from like one group of people. Um, so like there are like nuances there. Like it's kind of difficult to like pin down exactly, but at the same time, like you can look at someone and tell what they definitely are not. Like you can say like, yeah, this person is like pretty white looking, and he's definitely not black or Asian. Like you can tell that. And in the same way, I think that's kind of true with like genres. Like you can say, okay, like this definitely is like kind of like pop. It has like
Yeah.
pop influences. It has like R&B influences. It's definitely not country music. It's definitely not rap. It's definitely not like progressive rock. It's a very weird analogy, but yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, because I wanted your take on that. Because I was gonna say, if I had to, and because I would say the same thing. I mean, I don't know if I would just call it pop. Like if I was explaining Tame Impala's music to someone, I wouldn't just be like, "It's pop." Because that
I
like,
mean, the big one, dude. The big one's Ween. What do you call that?
yeah, exactly. No, whenever anybody asks what kind of music Ween makes, I just say, I don't know, like experimental rock. I don't know what else to
Sea
say.
shanties.
Like it's rock, but there's a lot of other shit going on. Like
Rock,
it's weird.
alternative, country,
Yeah.
fucking, like sea shanties. It's just like all the weird stuff they made.
But if I was going to fucking talk about Tame Impala, I would say like, yeah, it's kind of a mix of like electro pop sort of stuff. There's elements
Yeah.
of R&B to it as well, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is hard to pin down, and that's like a lot of music, and not even just music nowadays, but a lot of music in general. I feel just gets kind of shoved into a corner.
Yeah.
But when I think about like I agree with Blackmore that like whenever somebody's talking about like pop music or like if I hear like a white girl who works at like fucking the
Starbucks.
yeah, and they say, "Oh, pop is my favorite kind of music." What immediately jumps to my head is like, "Oh, like fucking trash shit plays on the fucking radio like 17,000
Oh,
times a
I
day."
mean, yeah. I don't like that stuff either.
And so you hear that so much that that kind of like that's kind of the idea I get in my head for that stuff. But
Well, here's the thing. This was kind of the impetus for me writing this, like having throwing around this idea of country music, um, is because I've found that it is very common just wherever you look on like social media or whatever. Granted, I haven't looked in a while, but like it's common if you ask around and stuff. People, like usually like millennials or like Zoomers will often say, like, oh, what kind of music do you like? And they'll say something, naive but earnest. They'll say, I like everything except country.
yeah,
You know. Whereas, like, first of all, it's not true. This person, there are definitely things this person would not like. Like it's unlikely that this person would enjoy listening to like Dream Theater, or something like that. Like maybe, like
yeah,
they could be like that. But most of them, like, no, they usually have like specific, like, kind of, like some old music, some new music, something like that. And then they say the one thing they always make that exception: country. I don't like country.
yeah,
Whereas, like, I think that like really, if these people, I feel like if a lot of these people had heard like genuinely good country music, they'd be surprised. They'd also be surprised at how much country music they've already heard, like how it's like the influence on rock is like tremendous.
yeah, 100%.
And how it jives like really well with like a lot of genres of rock. It's interesting. Like Reverend Horton, he is a good example of just like
Mhm.
heavy country influences, but it's like you're just dabbing all the time you listen to it because it's so epic. I forgot what I was going to say. There you go. Dab. Reverend Horton, dude, so good.
He's pretty fucking sick. Because like I said, I don't think I've said this on the internet anywhere, so nobody in chat would know. But I attended an employment course for a time because I didn't have a job. Um, and I'm not gonna go too much into my employment history right now, obviously. But I went to this place, and it was honestly like pretty chill. It wasn't like it's like when you think of like employment agency like course that you attend. That sounds like terrible, just based on what it's called. But it was honestly like pretty nice. And the teacher there, who was like, or not really a teacher, more of like a trainer, but he let me stand in for a day to talk about music a little bit, which was really fucking cool. And one of my major points in that was talking about how modern country music is not country music, and that sort of thing. And yeah, I used some examples. I played a Faye Webster song and a Reverend Horton Heat song.
What Reverend Horton Heat song again?
It was Bad Reputation, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. See, that's weird. That's definitely closer to like rockabilly or something, that song, but like rockabilly itself is, like kind of it's like one of these like offshoots of country,
Yeah.
So like the two are related. So yeah. I think Eat Steak is the best example of kind of like a country song,
Yeah.
Eat steak, eat a big old steer, eat steak, do we have a beer?
One beer.
One beer, he says, damn it. That song is the best. That, because we were talking about this last night, like how, like, just like in a call, there are some like songs, right, that like you heard, and like the first time you hear it, you're like, whatever, like, you don't really care about it. And then later you're like, oh my god, this is amazing. What about songs where you hear them the first time and it's like love at first sight, Because that was me and basically everything on Smoke 'Em If You Got 'Em, that album.
Yeah.
That was like when I heard that album, I was like hogging the fuck off. It was like so good.
Well, I remember I told you that's how I was with basically all of the Mollusk.
Yeah, see, with the Mollusk, for me, that was a much slower burn. Specifically the song Polka Dot Tail. I need to tell people, the song from Ween's album The Mollusk, Polka Dot Tail, when I heard that the first time, I was like, this is stupid, I don't get it. And then like I listened to it recently, I was like, this is like actually the greatest thing they've ever done. Like, this song is so good. It's like amazing. It's so good.
Fuck, did that
it's just
show
crazy.
I hope that didn't show up on my stream.
What was that?
Like some Steam overlay shit.
What, the cream overlay? What happened?
No, it was just something showed up on the Steam overlay. Like, somebody on my friends list started playing a game.
Cringe. Is there anything in the bottom left corner of the screen?
No.
Or no? Yeah, so your website camera is not blocking anything.
You're not missing out anything on anything in the game on the bottom left.
That's good. Wouldn't want to miss out.
If anything, if I was to take it away, you'd be missing out.
Yeah, definitely.
This game's pretty fucking epic. I hope the sequel comes out eventually.
Yeah.
I hope the sequel comes out 5th track on the Tame Impala album, Currents. I don't actually know if it's the 5th track, I was just making a guess. Can you confirm or deny that for me?
Let's see. That is the 5th track. Congratulations. You win 5 epic points for that one.
Fucking epic.
You win 5 epic gigapoints,
I was just trying to think because I've listened to the album like a
No,
lot.
you win 5 based points. Those are worth like a couple hundred like epic points
Regular
each,
epic points, yeah. How many of those do I need to trade in for a beach towel?
No, you get like based points, like 100 epic equals like 1 based.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. There you go. We're organized.
Did you know that there was actually, there was this, I just fell into the poison. There was a country that had a currency for a time that was based on Sonic the Hedgehog. And it completely fucked their economy. And you can look, this is true, you can look at, if you Google Sonic inflation, you'll...
Congratulations. That's cool. I'm glad you did that. Yeah, guys, look up Sonic Inflation if you want to hear about this. Look up Sonic Inflation. You can find look up Sonic Inflation DeviantArt.
Yeah.
Look up that.
I know
Specifically.
they have some good diagrams of like some
Yeah,
graphs and shit
people,
on of
people have
how
put
how-
together good diagrams
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, thank you. That's pretty cool.
oh, fuck, I mean, it's really cool. You don't know the genres of music you listen to sometimes. I mean, yeah, that's like not a bad thing that you don't know that because a lot of music is kind of hard to just like pin down. Like some of it is more like by the numbers, and you can tell like if somebody is playing like a fucking
Drake.
yeah, like it's like you can firmly say that is hip hop music, even though I don't like it. Like yes, it is hip hop.
It's you can tell what they obviously are and obviously are not. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
But, like the label pop does not really tell you much by itself. It's like you need like context to really like convey that,
Yeah, you do need a lot of context to convey scat.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, look. Yeah, this guy, he's dropping truth right now.
Truth bombs. You know Spyro used to be the mascot for Subway? Don't believe me? Go Spyro Subway, yeah.
Yeah, turn off safe search just because like some of the articles don't show up. It's because Google always does that. They like, oh, Daily Stormer, you can't find that anywhere. So like, yeah, you got to do that.
Well, it's crazy because when Reignited was coming out, didn't they actually like do
Yes,
some
they actually
advertisement
did.
with Subway, which is like, holy
They
fuck.
actually did. That was like too perfect.
Did they not know?
They must have not known. I don't know. I feel like they like someone along the way would have like had to have known, and I guess they just didn't care. That's the weird thing, though, right? Like when I saw that image the first time, however long, I forget who even sent it to me. Someone that didn't like me sent it to me just to piss me off. Like,
You get a lot of mileage out of
that is definitely the kind of image you send to someone that you don't like. But like, I forget like the first time I saw that, I was like, oh, this is like gross, and I thought that this was just like this weird obscure image that like only I and like 100 other people or something like that knew about.
Yeah.
And then like Jim was like using it in his streams and stuff like that, like, and I just saw that image like everywhere, and I was like, what the hell?
What, you mean Jim as in Mr. Medicare?
Yes, he put that in one of his streams.
Oh, what stream? I don't know if
It was. I don't even remember. This was when he was streaming.
yeah,
So like,
yeah. I don't usually watch his streams most of the time, so that's maybe why I didn't see it.
This guy's like cringe, and I hate him, and I hate that I like ever endorsed his piece of shit videos. But there's this guy named his C-Mask, we'll call him.
Yeah.
What is it? And he even he referenced that image in a video of his. I know. So like that image has gone around.
Yeah. Surely somebody who worked for fucking, I don't know. I guess it's the advertising company, and maybe Toys for Bob or Activision or whoever the fuck's in just kind of like sends them the model and shit and gets an animator to do shit. Like I don't know how that works with when you're advertising with a video game. Like I wouldn't say that Toys for Bob personally helped on that like advertising campaign. Like that's probably gets given to like a specific team that handles all that shit, and I guess maybe just none of them knew of the Spyro Subway shit.
The Crash marketing and like Spire marketing is like so fucking cringe.
I can't even remember any of the
Just,
Crash.
like,
They were just
crap.
the Crash marketing was just all based on the homage of like the original guy in a suit from the original commercials of like the 90s.
Marketing is cringe.
And then Spyro's is just like, we got Snoop Dogg because
cringe.
we got Snoop Dogg because he'll be in anything for a paycheck.
Cringe based, base based, cringe based, base based, cringe based, base based, cringe based.
Thanks. Was that your
Cringe
chair?
based, cringe based, cringe based.
Basting a turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Based, cringe, based, cringe, based, cringe.
Are you good?
Sorry, okay, I'm done. That was.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they decided to do an advertisement campaign for Subway. Could have been literally anything else, and nobody would have fucking.
Yeah.
Nobody would have cared. Nobody would have noticed. Yeah, because you got to think that like surely somebody was like, "Hey, by the way, this is like the one fucking company that for whatever reason has this disgusting like."
This is the one company.
This is the one company that has had like this gross fucking shit. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's other shit. People who make porn of like Spyro or like Crash Bandicoot are like weird fucking degenerates. So
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm sure there's could be much worse.
Fuck
Spyro
people.
McDonald's, who knows? But like, that's like the one that everybody knows about is the Subway one. So.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I didn't realize that was a popular image until like recently.
Well, I think I probably like I didn't know about it until I saw it in your video originally.
Oh yeah, I put that in a video.
It's for like a frame, but yeah.
And then I showed it in the Stimulant commentaries.
Yeah.
I paused on it.
Did you pause on it or? Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you did. So maybe you like started it because I know there's a like couple of those commentaries where you like start the video on like a frame of something like really stupid. Like there's that you started a video on like a frame of like this Reddit article or whatever that was like a guy with pink hair and he's like just going at the fucking Denny's with my 3 boyfriends or whatever.
Yeah.
With my boyfriend's
Something like
husband's
that.
boyfriends.
The On the Run Twitter account. Okay. Mobile game with $100 microtransactions, Twitter account. Those are two things that deserve whoever murder. There you go. I don't know. I don't like it. That's what that means.
Yeah, I'm pretty glad that I don't look at Twitter anymore. That shit's like, you don't need
My
that.
skin is black, yes.
Because I don't know if it was you or Kyle. I think it was Kyle who said it, like fucking a long time ago now, when I was still using Twitter. Because for the most part, you know, my excuse was always, oh, I just look at it for like fucking the stupid like out of context like the meme pages and that shit. And I'm pretty sure it was Kyle who said like, he was like, I know what you're talking about, but the thing is, the reason I decided to stop using Twitter was because I realized that I would go into Twitter and come out of it much angrier or much more upset than I was when I started. You know.
Yeah, Kyle is frequently right about things. It's weird. It's unsettling, quite frankly. It's dangerous, you know.
But yeah, it was the way he put that. I was like, huh.
Yeah.
I never really thought about it like that, and yeah, I was like, you know what, you're right.
Yeah, damn. That is true. Like, it's weird. Like he randomly has just like moments of like wisdom, and I'm just like, how did this happen? Why didn't I inherit this?
He becomes the Sage Khalil Jones for
a
moment.
Yeah, that's pretty epic. That is true. That's a very good point. I forgot about that he said that.
Because I think that was kind of the ultimate sort of thing that
Yeah, you're right.
provoked me to be like, alright, I'm just going to delete this and not look back and I should be okay. And I was.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, the big thing with that too is like, you know, you just don't need it.
Yeah.
It just you really don't need Twitter at all. Like all the stuff that you see on Twitter, like you will survive having not seen. Like, it's nice to see, like, you know, oh, someone drew like a cute picture of Android 18 or something like that. It's nice
Yeah.
to see that stuff, but like really, like if you don't see that stuff, like you'll live, like you'll live to see another day. You know, like you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So like you really don't need it, and you
And
know
it's just not worth it
something
for all
like
of the other shit that goes on that website.
yeah, exactly. Because like for every like like nice like piece of art or like funny meme you see, there's like 10 trannies complaining about something that Trump did or something like that, just something like utterly ridiculous, and like people saying that like pedophilia is based and like all this other stuff, like it's just like Twitter is just regulated where like only the most cringe people are allowed on it. Basically, it's like kind of crazy.
Big agree. I don't really have anything to add to that.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to add to that.
Yeah, it's always just like it's just the most cringe people.
Yeah.
Twitter is a terrible website. All the people that use it are terrible, and they are getting worse every day.
Fuck. Maybe I should make that video about the sleep paralysis shit, but with the shivering truth. Because I would like to make a serious video at some point on something that I'm very passionate about. It's hard to know what to do that on.
You need to randomly mix in like stupid memes when you do.
Oh well, yeah, obviously. I still make it entertaining.
But like something like really weird and just like stupid, where like a person can't tell if you're being serious or not.
Yeah. Do you have a specific like suggestion, or just be my wacky old self?
Just like when you say like like in the middle of you talking, the like Streamlabs default sound comes up. Oh, yeah. Whoops!
Yeah.
Just do something like that.
Okay.
My Skype notification, not yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should just have like a Discord notification sound, and then just have like 100 of them play like in a row. Like really fast. Or just as like ear rape.
I can't even remember what the Discord notification sounds like in my head. Like I'm trying to picture what that would sound like.
I don't know.
I can't
it's
remember.
like right, something like that.
Oh yeah, it's like it's like a higher pitch. It's like a. Boop, boop. I've been thinking of quitting Twitter a few times now, but I never got to it. OOP. What is OOP?
It's in like oop. I don't know.
Oh. Oop.
Maybe not. I don't know if you meant to say something else there. I'm not sure. You ever like read this? That's not what happened here, I don't think. But like, you ever read a word and you're just like, oh wait, I'm a retard. Why did I pronounce it like that? Like,
yes.
Like one time I saw the word realm and I read it like realm, and I was like, what? Huh? Yeah.
The hardest word for me, I don't know why I can never ever fucking say it. Like I can, like I know how to say it, but every time I come across it in a sentence, especially if I'm reading it, I just look at it and every fucking single synapse in my brain fires off and I explode. And it's the word contribute. Because I feel like I say that like differently every single time I see that word. I think like contribute? What am I saying, And so instead of saying... And I think they're both okay. Like I think if somebody says contribute or contribute, I think it's both. Like that's fine.
I bet that word is Latin.
Possibly. But whenever I see it,
con is like con, like that's.
Yeah, but whenever I see it, I don't say either. I usually like, especially if I'm reading it aloud for something, I'll get to that word and I'll be like I just completely shit my pants when I read that word out. I don't know why.
It's interesting. The word is contributus, from contribuere, which means to contribute, basically.
Yeah, okay.
And in Latin, you would what was it? Sorry, what was I just saying? I'm forgetting right now. I'm forgetting what I was just talking about.
There's a guy in... I'm assuming that's autocorrect, but somebody asked you...
Yeah, Destro. I've spoken about it a lot in the Stimulant commentaries. I think. I'm not, like... I don't remember if I ever said, like... I feel like I did. Like if you watch, like, the first episode of Stimulant commentaries, I go into a lot of detail there.
Yeah. they're pretty long videos, so I mean you should watch them all.
Yeah.
At some
Well,
point.
like the very beginning of episode 1, I'm pretty sure there's like 20 minutes where we're just kind of like talking.
Yeah.
And I think I say it there, but I don't remember, to be honest. I'll give you an extremely TLDR version, because I'm not going to be able to go into nearly enough depth because I'm more interested in talking about whatever it is I was talking about that I've already forgotten.
And we're talking about contribute.
Oh yeah. Well, that's not even important. All I was going to say is in Latin the stress would be on the penultimate symbol, so contribute.
Yeah.
If you were to take that as a hint, but I don't know.
But yeah.
Anyway, yeah. What is the TLDR version? I don't know. Basically, I just like I was very bad at managing stress, and I was very bad at managing, like mean comments definitely got to me at that age,
Yeah.
Whereas now I pretty much just ignore like YouTube comments. But like.
Well, you don't ignore YouTube comments as a whole. You mean
Not always, yeah.
You mean like people just being fucking.
Oh,
dickheads?
I mean, yeah, like the thing is when you really like obviously part of that is like you mature and you get better at dealing with that. But the biggest thing is when you disconnect from like the social media like system.
Yeah.
Like I stopped using like Discord. That was definitely something where I was like, oh wow, like you just it's so much better. Like you just feel so much better. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I posted them on the new channel, Monstro, which they're all there. They're also all on my PeerTube instance. Shameless plug. Definitely check those out. There's a lot of context there and it's with this boy, with Liam.
With me, yes, I'm in every
See,
episode.
he's saying hello to you right now. There he is. Website camera on. Yeah, it's with him. So, yeah. There's like little things I don't agree with in those videos, but that's like so minor. There's like little things where I'm like, oh, this game's good, and I like actually kind of think it's crap now, or the other way around. But like it's so minor. Like that video really, I think they tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
If you're interested in that stuff.
Because they're not so much. They're not like a re-review of any of the games or anything like that. We're kind
Well,
of
actually, what the cool? Yeah, it's not a it's us kind of analyzing the videos, and for us, it was the first time. For most of the videos, it was the first time we had seen them in like years.
Yeah.
For me, it was pretty much the first time I had seen them since like after I made them.
Yeah.
And for Liam, yeah, it was like a
After quite a while.
long period of time.
Yeah, because once we started talking, and you were very kind of like, oh, I fucking hate all that shit. Like, I hate that I did all that, blah blah blah. So I was being respectful as a friend. After you had mentioned that and that you didn't want to be, you didn't want to talk about all the videos you made. I kind of just didn't.
Now I don't give a shit. Now I'm like, I'll do it like freely. But yeah, at the time, I really didn't like it at all.
You didn't like the name, the Stimpy Land, being brought up.
Yeah. Now, I don't really care. It's like, whatever. People are gonna call me that. It's like fun. It's not like it really matters. That's why I just prefer to be called Michael.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would be much better at handling comments like that nowadays. Like if I were to be getting like YouTube comment, like just like mean quote unquote comments, if I were to still be getting them, I'd probably be much better at handling that now. Although I think part of that is the fact that I don't do YouTube videos anymore, and I don't know. I'm not interested in like being a YouTuber. Like a lot of people like really like that. I don't. I don't like YouTubers. I don't like the internet kind of like ecosystem. I really don't like it. Oh yeah, well here's a surprise for you. The videos that you're thinking of are most likely the Mind Over Mutant. Well, probably the big one is the Mind Over Mutant review. I reviewed that game, and the review was just lost for whatever reason. The people that archived it just never archived it for whatever reason, And I actually found that video on an alternate channel, and you can watch that video on the official quote unquote archive channel. It's run by like a fan. But I've endorsed it. It sounds pretentious to say that, but what is it? Stimpy Land I forget what it's called. Stimpy Land re-upload, something like that. You can watch it there, and you can watch the reaction of us, you know, in the stimulant commentaries. Definitely check that out if you're interested in that.
Yeah.
Since we go into more detail there than I really care to right here.
The only really big one that's lost to time forever, as far as we know, is the SpongeBob one. Right?
Oh yeah, that one. That one's lost. Yeah, I did a top 20 SpongeBob episodes, and that video is genuinely lost. Like, if it's around, I don't know where it is. See you later, Frederick.
I'll catch you later. Have a good one.
Metroidvania?
Yeah, I think I was saying in one of the commentaries though, like, I mean, it'd be nice if that video was around just to see, you know, see what it was like, see what your episodes were and shit, but I think I mentioned in the commentaries that it probably wouldn't be the best thing to kind of break down and talk about, because it's just...
Yeah, it wouldn't be that interesting. It's like...
You don't have any
hot... a good show, yeah.
Yeah. There's not really any hot
that,
takes.
Like, compared to my other videos, like, there's still, like, weird, cringe things that I say sometimes, but, like, that video was, like... At least from my memory, that video is generally well made, you know, so, like, there's not much to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, and I like, what is it? I don't think I want to say it. I mean, well, granted, like, I think, like, if you look on the thumbnail, I don't remember how I titled the video. The very last episode of the Stimulant Commentaries is a really, really nice surprise.
Yeah.
So definitely watch that. You'll, you know, if you were a fan of the videos back when I was doing them, and you watched the last episode, the one, you know, I revisited the Twinsanity review I did with Badman. There's some nice stuff in that one, so check that out. That would have been around like 2014, 2015, somewhere in between there. I'm not entirely sure. Probably 2014.
Because yeah, the SpongeBob one was one of the later ones in there, right? I'm pretty sure anyway. Was that even after all of the other ones? Like after all of the reviews of Spiral and all that shit?
Yes, it was. Because here's the thing, right? Like, I grinded out reviews like a huge chungus.
Yeah.
Like, I talk about it in the series, how, like, the Spyro reviews and the Wrath of Cortex review especially, those were, like, I burned those out, like, one a week while I was still, like, going to school. Like, it was crazy, like, how hard I was chungusing doing this, you know? I said chungus like a verb. There we go. I'm doing that already. I start using these meme terms, and people in the streams are not, like, caught up on all that. Yeah, I was, like, going ham with those videos. Like, even though I think the videos are crap,
and you can kind of tell in some of those videos.
That's a lot of the stuff with those videos. Kind of the reason they are the way they are is because they were made so quickly. They were very rushed.
And you're like just fucking burning through text. You're like reading a part of your script or whatever that you wrote up. Videos, and you're just like speaking at 1,000 miles a minute.
Yeah. Such a hyper kid. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack. Y'all should definitely watch it. It's very good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, they were fun to do.
Oh yeah, and then I did the Twinsanity. I did the Twinsanity review, and then like a month that itself was like a few months after I did all the other reviews before that, and then like the last, what was it? The last review. The last video I did was the SpongeBob video, and that was like a few months after, and then that was like that would have been like a few months before I like just nuked everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you listened to the Big Chungus Christmas album? You know what? That's a good. That's a good like transition point for me to. I'm gonna teleport to my phone.
Okay. Have you listened to the Big Chungus Christmas album?
You're gonna keep streaming, right?
Yeah, for a little bit.
I hiccuped. That was epic. Okay. I'll be right back, folks. I'm gaming under the influence now.
That's nice. Yeah, Michael's gonna switch over to his phone. And then we'll be back to epic gaming conversation. So you have something to listen to while I fucking play this game that I've played through a million times. But it's very fun. but it's been nice seeing all these names. It's been nice hearing from you again, Raphael. And seeing all these other gamers in chat. Nice, I got a charm notch. So wait, I don't know if I saw your answer before, Raphael. Are you still in like college or whatever you were doing? Your college course. Because if you are, that's fucking cringe, bro. Leave. XD. No, yeah, we hadn't heard from you in like a while.
Oh, hello, friend. How are you doing?
Welcome back to the gaming realm.
I'm not going to be able to look at the chat, by the way, now. So, like, if people have questions for me, you got to read them.
Okay, well, hold on. Fucking Johnny X Johnny, that guy, asked. I don't know if it's not really a question. He just said, "I've always wanted the sound for your intro, where your friend goes, oh," which I'm assuming is that you know, I don't know how to replicate it.
Yeah, that's sound, yeah. Ian's noise, yeah. I have that. Get Matrix and add me on there, and I'll send it to you. Although I can't do that right now. Can't do it today.
Yeah.
And if you're curious what Matrix is, check out my website. Because I got a website and it's really cool. Monster1.com. https://monster1.com /fuckdiscord.html.
That's the name of the article on Matrix, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I thought so. Also, what's up, Joe? That's a very cool name.
Just Joe, that's it?
Yeah, it says Joe. And he just said, "Gamers rise up." I'm not sure if you're some. I'm trying to. I don't know if I've seen that, like, because his name is Joe, but I feel like I've seen that name with that profile picture before, possibly. I could be a complete retard and misremembering, but I feel like I've seen that before. So if you were somebody who was in like Michael's Discord or some shit before, we nuked all that shit.
Yeah.
Welcome. As you can see in the bottom left, I am on my very professional, very expensive webcam, waving to everybody, being very accommodating.
Yes, definitely.
Second year starts in 2 days.
What was that?
Oh, Raphael, because I was asking him, I didn't see before if he was still in college, and he's, yeah.
Oh yeah, school is in session, bro. Shit. Oh, bro, if I have farts, I'll be able to fart in the phone, and then I'll be able to, like, hear what that sounds like.
It's gonna be fucking autistic. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's great, yeah. No, what was I just gonna say? I'm forgetting.
Absolutely not. I found the stream from a video with an ear rape SpongeBob.
Oh, that was the video I did, yeah.
Oh, so you're subscribed to? Yeah. You're not just a random person. You're subscribed to Michael. I'm assuming so. If somehow YouTube, yeah. if you're not subscribed to Michael and YouTube put that in your recommendations, they're doing something right.
Yeah, finally, it's about time, dude. Yeah, everybody, I gotta show my website more. I definitely gotta make a video talking about that and talk about RSS and just, like, you know, people gotta get caught up on this shit.
I already fucking been over here. I'm getting lost in the sauce. In the sauce. Brap, nice.
Yeah, what was it,
gamers. Hey, neighbor Scott, take all the other ones of you and leave.
I found the Mantis Village.
I'm in my bed, RN.
Nice.
I am naked. I need the chat's opinion. What's the do people here? Do we have naked in bed skills, or are we not based in red pilled?
Is that something that you've like talked about on streams or in videos before?
I feel like I probably have. I feel like I don't know. I typically sleep with no clothes on or very little clothes. Little clothes, very few clothes on. I don't know.
I feel like that still works, yeah.
I feel like I should know these things, but I don't. I used to be one of these psychopaths that would like wear like jeans to bed, you know? Like I would just like sleep in like my clothes that I would wear in the day.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, like a psychopath. Those are like the people that like when they write a smiley face, they do like colon, like hyphen, and then parenthesis, you know?
Yeah.
Like they add the little hyphen. That's like stay away from that person if you ever see them.
They give it a nose.
Yeah. That's one of them, you know, that's how you could
That's
tell.
that's what the Emoji Movie should have been about, not the fucking whatever cringe bullshit it was about. The Emoji Movie should have been like, you know, emojis were never supposed to be given noses, you know, some like war between noseless and nosed emoji faces.
The war? Yeah.
The war.
Oh, Crash, can you help me in the war? I got a PTSD. Yeah. Oh, Crash, the farmer's market is tomorrow, and my wampa trees will grow. For my orchard is riddled with greedy minorities. I was gonna say a bad word.
You almost said a swear?
Yes. I almost sweared. Is this stream going to be archived, by the way? I'm curious.
I don't really know. It won't be like... It'll probably, if anything, I'll put it in a playlist with my other streams, if that exists. Which I'm pretty sure I've done that. I would think so, anyway.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. If not, I will do that. Like, if that doesn't already exist on my channel. But I want, like, just the main uploads and videos to be stupid bullshit, and then eventually I want to make a serious video.
No, I mean, is the video, like, actually, is the stream going to be archived? Because I think it does that by default, but I'm not sure.
It always
Like-
has before, so if it doesn't now, that would be odd. I've never had to, like, fucking click an extra button or whatever bullshit to have it do that.
I'm pretty sure it does that by default, but I just not 100% sure.
I just have a lot
Any-
of trouble fighting these
that's-
fuckers. What?
Any wacky messages in chat or not?
Um...
In the
Oh,
chat.
sorry, Johnny X, because I forgot you can't fucking read it. Johnny said, Michael, you need to tell Sony and Naughty Dog to post Nitro Kart Racing over to Okay, I'm guessing you meant to say port Nitro Kart Racing over to PC. Which is also
You mean CRNF? Like Nitro Fueled?
probably.
I'm not. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of Nitro Fueled anymore. Like I used to like that game, but I don't know. I mean, like I think it's like a well-built game for the most part, but like, I don't know. There's like little things about that game that kind of bother me. Like
I'm surprised it never got...
microtransactions.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't get voted.
Microtransactions is the big one, and then like there's like other little things as well that I just don't like. Like you know, kind of like grindy nature of the game with like the Grand Prix, the terrible post-launch content. That stuff, you know, not a fan really. I uninstalled Nitro Fueled a while ago from my PS4, and same with Crash 4. I uninstalled those games and I haven't really looked back. But anyway, now what were we even talking about? Oh yeah, you were gonna say something, Liam.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised it wasn't ported over to PC ever.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, because Insane Trilogy was, and then Reignited, and then
And Crash 4 was as well. Although
but
that was
not-
like always planned for PC. That one.
I feel like the reason might be because of the microtransactions that like people on PC would be able to just like bypass that easily.
Yeah, you reckon? Oh, I guess they can just they can just fucking download like cheats and hacks or whatever.
It would be very
Like, save
easy
files.
to just like bypass that system,
Although-
and that's like how these Jews make a lot of their money.
If they did it now, fuck me. If they did it now, it might be pretty hard because, what is it? Fucking, like all of the Crash games and everything is Activision Blizzard now, which is on Blizzard's like, service. What is it like Battle.net, and that is always
Creating cracks for that stuff, you know.
that's always online though. Like it's
People
like,
have created cracks for that though. Like, you know, people like there have been like, you know.
I feel like they'd be much harder to fucking come by, and I feel like they wouldn't be so.
I feel like there's definitely like a Crash 4 crack floating around there somewhere. I'd be surprised if that wasn't the case. Or Insane Trilogy too, you know.
Well,
like,
Insane
I would be surprised.
Insane Trilogy would be because Insane Trilogy is on Steam. Like that's just a game that you can download and you can play it whenever the fuck you want. If you drop your fucking internet router into the toilet, you can still play Insane Trilogy. If you drop your internet router into the toilet, you cannot play Crash 4. You need to be connected to the internet to play that game on PC.
Don't know why you'd want to anyway. XD owned. There
Well,
you go.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
think-
just fucking bullshit.
Anyway, more gaming. Fucking what is it? So yeah, Joe then he put a smiley face in chat with a little what the fuck is that called? The up symbol. You know, the symbol that's on the number 6 on a keyboard.
Yeah.
The up symbol, whatever the fuck that is. With that as a number.
I thought you were gonna say a hyphen, and I was gonna tell you to ban him. Yeah, I was telling you like unironically just ban this person.
And then Johnny said, "Aren't most of the microtransactions cosmetics though?" But that's
It doesn't really matter.
Yes, but
like
that's not
it's
the
just
point.
it shouldn't like that shit is just like bad for humans, and it definitely should not be in like a paid game, you know.
yeah. I don't know who this is, and I don't know what message this is towards. But then Joe just said "nose exposed?" question mark. Which I hope that message is meant in the way I think it, in the way I'm thinking it is.
Epic. That's gaming.
Yeah, it's not.
That you raped
it's
SpongeBob video.
It's not so much what the microtransactions are. It's just more of the principle. Especially since how they
Yeah.
said before that game came out that there is absolutely not going to be any microtransactions.
Yeah. People were saying there's not going to be microtransactions, and then there was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not really like I spoke about it earlier, so I'm not going to say it again. But I have thought about writing about why I don't really like, you know, just kind of like the remakes, and then like I don't like this new generation of like Crash and Spyro stuff. Like why I'm not really a fan. I should probably write about that on my website. Y'all should check out my website. It's fucking lit. Sorry, I need to keep saying that.
Oh fuck.
What?
Don't worry. He said, I think most people have strong enough. What? I think most people will have a strong enough will to ignore the cosmetics. Now the kids, that's a different story. They'll eat up that shit. Yeah, but yeah, that's not really what we're saying though.
I mean, the thing is, like, it's targeted at children. That's the thing.
I mean, yeah, that
they're-
is.
Yeah, it's targeted towards
All
them,
of it is
so,
though.
like,
All of it fucking is. Like every fucking the mobile games with fucking 1,000 microtransactions in them.
Oh yeah, that terrible that god awful like mobile game that they're making or whatever, like On the Run. You know, like that's so fucking stupid. Like,
It's not. I don't
and the
think.
game, it's one of those games that has $100 microtransactions. You know, it's like that's awesome. Like, just yeah, way to go.
I'm pretty sure it's already come out.
Yeah.
It's been out for like a
Well,
while.
I don't know. I don't have it. I wouldn't even be able to play it because I'm not running cringe OS. I'm running Graphene OS on my phone XD.
Yeah. Oh wait, so he just responded to because I just realized. Yeah, there is a bit of a delay in chat. So if we're talking about shit ahead of time, it's because I'm gay and I put the stream into normal latency mode so that the video quality would look good. But it seems like the delay is actually a lot more than I thought it would be.
Dum dum.
Yeah. Said yeah. He said, "Ah, okay, that is pretty shitty. Still, I don't think they're as big of a deal as locking previously built levels onto DLC." Yeah, Stormy Ascent costing because that I know it was like free or whatever the fuck when it came out, but Stormy Ascent costing what is it like $5 an hour or some bullshit like that? Like that's fucking stupid. And it's not even like good DLC, like a good DLC level or anything. Because
You know why? You know why it got removed from the original game? Because it sucks.
yeah.
That was the level that they played, and they were like, you know what? This shouldn't be in the game.
This doesn't feel like fun, yeah.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Joe said almost every company in the past few years that have said they're not gonna have microtransactions is a fucking lie. It shouldn't be expected for them to say there aren't any. Red flag every time, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think Crash 4 has microtransactions, but I feel like that's gonna come eventually. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that happened.
There were some people speculating during the anniversary, Crash's 25th anniversary. A few people were expecting Crash 4 DLC, which, I mean, the thing is, I don't think anything else is gonna come from Crash 4 at all. Because I know that a lot of Toys for Bob were like not laid off, but a lot of Toys for Bob were kind of just like relegated to fucking be like clean up fuckers for Call of Duty and like other shit. Like Activision just said you can fucking patch and work on these.
Bro, yeah.
You can patch and work on these now because
They got sent to the COD mines.
yeah. So it's like I don't see Activision being like, yes, make new DLC for Crash 4. Like they won't do that. They're gonna have, you know, I don't know. I highly doubt there'll be DLC for Crash 4.
That game, I just really don't like that game at all. That game fucking sucks.
I do. There are aspects of it that I don't like as much, and I understand that why you don't like it, but I still get a lot of fun out of it.
When was the last time you played it?
I played it for like a little while last weekend when my nieces were over. And I mean like for like not very long at all. I think I got up to like Embryos like world or whatever. Like I wasn't 100%ing it or anything. I was just kind of playing it. Yeah. I was just playing it, which is how I find the most fun in playing it too. I don't really go for 100% or anything.
Yeah, because that's never do that. Don't ever do that. By the way, this is what I think of Crash 4. Ready?
Nice. Okay.
Oh
I get it. You fucking asshole.
Yeah, damn, that was cool. I'm excited to play that back tomorrow.
Yeah. Also, I was gonna say I'm probably gonna kill this boss and then end streaming, which could be in a couple minutes or half an hour because boss isn't necessarily easy. This is like one of the first quote-unquote roadblocks of this game. Like they're not super hard, but they're not super easy either. But yeah, I'm very hungry and I want to go for a smoke, so. Oh shit. If you gamers are still watching the stream, get your final questions for Michael in or whatever.
Everyone's got questions for me.
I mean, that's fine.
DM.
When you fucking sent out a video for it, that's kind of what I expected.
Yeah. I gotta do it. I gotta set up RSS so that way.
Fuck.
What is it? You
Let
know.
me just pause for 1 second so I can see. I'm both the cheapest bastard and a very poor spender. I don't know how I've managed to do it. Says Johnny X. Johnny. And then Joe said, very pungent, my dear. I give perhaps. So you've seen that video. That video is great. What's that guy's name?
Yes, my dear, quite pungent indeed.
What's that guy's name?
Well, Bowden or something, right? It's got some weird.
Bodan.
Yeah. Got some weird name. The Incredibles 2, The Unthinkables 2 review.
Oh yes, quite pungent indeed. What a great fucking YouTube video.
Yeah. Glad that exists.
Okay, well, it seems like I'm fucking gaming today, lol. I killed the Mantis Lords. I think that's the first time I've ever done that fight without dying on my first try. That's pretty fucking epic.
Nice.
He said, do you have Gilded instead? Michael, I don't know if you want to set up a Matrix right... I don't know if I want to set up a Matrix right now, lol. I don't know what the hell Gilded is.
Gilded, like... Matrix is definitely something that you should go with. Matrix is like open source, you know, it's like pretty secure. There are little things with Matrix that's not perfect, but Matrix is vastly superior to some like closed source thing.
Yeah.
If you've ever set up an account with like any other one of these services, Matrix is like just like that. Matrix you can use what is it? The main client that everyone uses is Element, so look up like, you know, Matrix, Element, you know, like I think I link all that stuff on my website. And no, Gilded is definitely no good. Gilded like markets itself as a Discord alternative, but like it's like, you know, they still have like rules against hate speech, you know, like they still like, you know, crack down on like homophobia and transphobia and like all this other stuff, like all the stuff that you get away from Discord for, you know, like it's all that stuff is like still like Gilded. Gilded is crap. Like that's still closed source. You know, your messages are not secure. So yeah, don't bother with Gilded.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, sorry, but just nah.
I've never heard of it, so
It's-
I don't know.
I remember Raul was like, "Hey, if we want to get off Discord, we should try Gilded," and I was like, "No, you're dumb."
Yeah.
Not calling you dumb though, just that guy. Haven't spoken to him in forever.
Yeah, I don't know what
He's
happened
bad
to
at
Raoul.
yeah.
I'd like to talk to him again.
Yeah, he was fun.
But yeah, that'll do it for this gaming stream. Also, Joe just
Have it.
signed off with Based and Brap Build.
Delicious, yeah.
But yeah, that'll do me for this stream. I'll probably stream again at some point in the near future. See if I can find other games to play or something. I do want to play Psychonauts 2 on stream at some point. I want to do funny, epic speedruns of that. But yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't fucking say that. You're rude, Michael. I'm gonna kill you. Don't